So it looks like it is 7 o'clock on the dot right now. Should we get started?
Let's do it.
All right. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Good to see you all tonight. So we're going to start off with Hine Mato. How good, how pleasant it is for us all to be dwelling here together in this space. Please join me, even though you're on mute. Hine Mato Humanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Mato Humanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Mato Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Mato Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Mato Humanayim 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 Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Mato Yadadai dadadadadadai Hine Mato Yadadai dadadadadadai Hine Mato Humanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Mato Humanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. And we have another song for welcoming in Shabbat. And I'm going to need some participation from all of you in the peanut gallery on this one, because while I'm playing guitar, I can't do the hand motions on my own. I think a lot of our first graders who are going to be helping us to lead tonight can help us out with this too. So maybe we'll get them spotlit if you're doing really good bims and bombs. We're going to do our Shabbat Shalom Bim Bom song, so please join me on that. Thank you, everybody.
Yay, that was wonderful. Great bimming and bombing, first graders and everybody. That was awesome. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, dear friends. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to our family Shabbat service on the first Friday of each month. It's so great to be together as family and as friends to celebrate Shabbat and thank God for the goodness in our lives. This is a very special Shabbat because tonight we are led, as you saw a number of them, we are led by our wonderful first grade religious school students, yay, and their teacher, Jennifer Mervis. Let's see if we can get Jennifer up there too, Jason, all the way from Old Lyme, Connecticut. Jennifer is zooming all the way from Old Lyme, Connecticut. I understand, Jennifer, it's a hop, skip, and a jump from New Haven. Is this true? Yeah, but that's what Google Maps said. Looked like it was pretty close to New Haven, right there on the ocean. It looks beautiful. Thank you for being with us tonight, 3 hours ahead. And Jennifer's teaching assistant, Milo Brahms, is with us all the way from Atwater, California. Milo is here, and he is going to be helping us as well. Oh my goodness. Tonight is also very special. In addition to our wonderful first graders, tonight is special because we are going to honor our fantastic education director, Carolyn Moore-Musso, a remarkable builder of Jewish education. So we're going to honor Carolyn tonight. We're going to have our first graders lead us, and they've got wonderful things to share with us tonight. So with our first graders and Jennifer and Milo and Carolyn, let's now enter the peace and the joy that is Shabbat. And our good friend Jason Marks is going to attempt to spotlight as many first grade students and families as we can, as we invite everyone at home to have your Shabbat candles ready, as well as we now call upon all of our first grade students and families to bring in the light and bring in the warmth and bring in the joy that is Shabbat. We're on page 3 in our prayer booklet, everybody, page 3.
So everyone go ahead and start lighting your candles, and then you can join me with the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Oh my goodness, and looking at all those wonderful first grade families and our first grade teacher, Jennifer, looking at all these beautiful families, it reminds us that we have our family blessing for Shabbat. Each and every Shabbat, you can find it on page 4, and we invite you to join with your families in your homes, and if your family is not close by, to bring them into your heart as we embrace our families with this family blessing on page 4. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Well, we are now going to get our bodies into our prayers. If you are so inclined, we invite you to please rise for our call to worship, the Baruch Hu, which is on page 6.
La
We now open our hearts to the blessings in life and to their source, the divine presence who is one and who unites all creation, expressed in the Shema on page 10.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
And please be seated, everybody. For those of you who are still standing, we turn to page 12 in our Siddur, in our prayer booklet. We are so honored to call upon first grade teaching assistant. There he is, Mr. Milo Brahms. Hey, Milo, Shabbat Shalom. Hi, Dana.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, Shabbat Shalom. Is that Brendan or Ezra? That sounds like Brendan. Hey, Brendan, Shabbat Shalom. Nice to see you all. Milo, thank you for leading us in the Via Hafta on page 12. Whenever you're ready, buddy.
Okay.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lisharecha uv'shakbacha uv'kumecha Ukshartam laot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot beineinecha. Ukshartam al mizuzot beitecha uvisharecha. Lema'an tiskeru v'isitem et kol mitzvotai, v'item kedoshim le'eloheihem. Ani Adonai Eloheihem. Asher hotzeiti echem ma'eretz Mitzrayim lehiod lochem lelohim ani Adonai Eloheihem.
All right, well done. Thank you, Milo. Thank you, Dana. That's wonderful. It's great to see. It's great to see, you know, Milo and Mom doing that together. That is the way to do it. Do it as a family. We love to see that. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. And, well, let us go from Milo, our first grade teaching assistant, to our first grade teacher, Miss Jennifer Mervis, all the way from Connecticut. Hi, Jennifer. Shabbat Shalom. Oh, Jennifer, hi. You need to unmute there.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much for being with us. We know it's getting late in Connecticut, and we know that in a little bit you're going to be getting some rest for tomorrow. And we're so honored to have you with us tonight and leading our first graders throughout the year. And you, Jennifer, you were telling me something in preparation for tonight's service that there something caught your attention. And you thought this is fantastic and you wanted to bring it to your students.
Yeah, I was driving into work one morning and heard on public radio they were doing a project where after a poem by Langston Hughes, a poet from the 1920s. It was called I Dream a World. So it kind of sparked a little idea. I thought that with the new year starting, there's a lot of hope and People have a lot of dreams, and I thought it was great to bring it to the first graders, because I know that first graders, 6-year-olds, they dream big. So I gave them the prompt, I dream a world, and I let them take off with it.
Oh, fantastic. It sounds so great. And we can't wait to have you and your first graders share their dream of the world. So first graders, so Jennifer, how would you like to do it? Who would you like to go first?
Oh, as far as the first graders?
Yeah.
Do you want to call on them as you see them on your screen? Or?
Sure. We could do it that, or you would maybe would it be easier maybe to do it alphabetically? Is that okay?
Of course, yeah.
And then I'll give Jason a chance to search for the name.
Ooh,
and
okay.
Yeah, so first graders, we're going to do this alphabetically of last name. And by the way, Langston Hughes, and what a great poem, I Dream a World. I got a shout out to Missouri. Langston Hughes was born in Joplin, Missouri, my home state. So I'm doubly excited. I know we're all excited to hear from the first graders and how they dream a world. So let's begin with first grader Mira Blinchik. Mira. There she is. Hi, Mira. Hi, sweetie. Do you want to, can you click on the unmute there? And whenever you're ready to go, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to ask Mira to unmute. Okay. Oh, there she is. Hi, Mira. Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Are you ready to share your dream a world? Oh, you did such a wonderful job. I loved how you shared it when we met a little while ago. Would you like me to go to somebody else and then we can come back to you? Would you prefer we do it that way, or would you like to start? Do it that way? Okay, all right, let's do it that way. All right, we'll come back to Mira. Jackson Garlic. Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Forgive me. This is out of sequence. I'm looking at something out of sequence. Abby is ready. Abby Alsha is the A. She's the first one. Forgive me, Abby. Sorry, Jamie. Sorry, Daniel. In my list, she's listed a little bit.
That's okay. So
Abby.
Abby said I can read for her. This is her writing. It's hard to read, but she wrote, I dream a world of animals, happy and healthy. And then she made a collage. Here you go.
Oh my good. Oh, look at that. We love it, Abby. You dream a world for animals. And is that a gorilla?
No. It's a type of a monkey. Cat. It's a pet.
Yeah. Oh, he looks like a fun pet. So it's a type of a monkey. I love his eyes. And then what's underneath the monkey is, I think I recognize that from the Passover story.
Oh, she wants you to know she made all those hearts.
Oh, you made all the hearts. I love your colors. And I love the different sizes. Yay. And you have a frog above the hearts. Wonderful. Let's hear it for...
Yeah, she said, and I just did a whole bunch and want to do more.
Oh, all right. Well, Abby, you can make as many as you like, and we'd love to see them. So when you make some more, you show us. Let's hear it for Abby. Thank you, Abby. That was great. You dream a world with animals. Yes, so important. Okay, now let me make sure I know what alphabetical means. Next, Jackson Garlic is next alphabetically. Hey, Jackson, Shabbat Shalom. Hi, Garlics. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Jackson, what do you dream?
I dream a world that has life and songs.
Show them what you got. Life and songs.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, look at that. I love it. Look, awesome. Cantor, look at the musical scales and that's the so heart. Great. That is so awesome. And fancy handwriting. Jackson, I love your penmanship. That is something.
Is that cursive?
Yes. Practicing calligraphy.
Really? Practicing calligraphy. Well, boy, maybe you could fill out some B'nai Mitzvah certificates. I've always wanted to calligraphy those, and I could use your help. That is awesome. A world of life and song. That's a wonderful dream. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. What do you think, Brian? Pretty cool. So, and Adam Gershon. Adam, Shabbat Shalom. Hi, Adam. Hi, Mom and Dad. Oh, hi, Juliana. Adam, what do you dream of world? Tell us about the world you dream of.
In a world that can take care of nature, and this is my picture.
Oh, look at that. That looks like, is that I see the grass. Is that a flower or a bird on the top?
Explain what it is. It is a mountain with trees right here.
Oh, I love it. It's a mountain and trees. Fantastic. I love how you have a mountain too, because the week's Torah portion is about all the Jewish people standing at Mount Sinai to receive the 10 Commandments. So that's a nice tie-in. Well, it's a wonderful world to dream of. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Adam. Let's hear it for Adam. And again for Jackson and for Abby. So wonderful. And let's see, Liam Seltzer.
I dream a world when there is not coronavirus.
That's a great dream. Oh, and tell us about your picture, Liam. This is the world without corona. What's everybody doing?
Soccer with no mask, and then that's what we're saying, no mask.
Oh, right. You don't have to wear a mask and you can breathe freely. You don't have to worry about that when you're outside. It looks like you're outside with your sister Quinn and you guys are playing soccer. And oh, that's another great dream. Let's hear it for Liam, everybody. Another great dream from our first graders. Langston Hughes would be so proud of you guys. Griffin Vasicek. Where is Mr. Griffin? There he is.
I've already unmuted myself.
You know what you're doing there. Oh, and you got your challah with your, I love your challah board and your candles, and Mom and Dad are there. So Griffin, what is the world you dream of?
I dream a world. Everyone is friends. Everyone is nice. There are no viruses and everyone will be with.
Oh, that's wonderful. What a great dream. Yeah, what are we looking at there, Griffin?
This guy's saying hi, and this hi, and then this guy says bye, hi, bye. Because I just met him, and then he has to say bye because this guy's saying bye.
So he just met. Everybody's being nice and kind to one another, even to strangers. Well, what a great world. What a great dream. I want to live in that world too. And thank you for helping to create that world. That is great. Thank you, Griffin. Let's hear it for Griffin, everybody. So wonderful. Oh, you guys are doing so great. And let's see, Solomon Winston. Where is King Solomon? There he is. Hi, Solomon and family. Hello. Hi, David. Hi. Hey, there's Noah and Mom and Dad. Hey, guys.
Hello.
And Adam. They have a very biblical family. Erica, we're gonna figure out how that, we're gonna look in the Talmud for Erica as well. But very biblical names. Love your Shabbat table. So colorful. Solomon, what world do you dream?
I dream a world where there is no fighting.
No fighting. That's a great world. That's a very prophetic dream. And by the way, that's your namesake, Shlomo, peace. A world of peace, no fighting, no war, no conflict. That's something we all pray for. So thank you for sharing that. All right, Noah gives it a thumbs up. All right. Well, thank you guys. Let's hear it for Solomon. Let's hear it for Solomon. I'm going to be talking about your namesake this Sunday as we journey through the Bible. King Solomon is beginning his reign Sunday morning at 11 to 12:30. You like how I got that plug in, everybody? Thank you, Solomon. And Josie White. Josie, where's Josie? There she is.
Okay, hi.
Hi, Josie. Hi, White family.
Hi.
Hi. It's nice that they're your sisters. Josie, what type of world do you dream?
I dream a world, no diseases, always holidays, and no bad people.
I love it. Oh, and what are we looking at, Josie?
This is a girl holding a snowball, and then this is a snowman. This is the coronavirus getting crossed out, and that's a bad person getting crossed out. He's saying poop.
It's like being crossed out, like no littering, no bad people.
And then he's wearing a dress. He's wearing a dress.
Why not?
Right here.
Yes.
Sure, well, very colorful.
Because he's bad. Because he's bad, he's wearing a dress.
No.
Okay, all right. Well, that's it. So a world, yes, a world where everybody's nice and kind and no viruses and yeah, a world of health and healing. Thank you, Josie. Let's hear it for Josie. Thank you, Josie. And Mira, would you like to share, Mira? Hi, sweetie. Hi, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hi, I know you've got such a beautiful dream. What's your dream? What's the world you dream?
In a world that is magical and you can see a fairy.
I love it. It's a magical world where you can see fairies, a world of enchantment and magic and wonder. I love it, Mira. We love that dream. That's a great world. I want to live in that world too. I want to live there. Thank you. Thank you. Let's hear from Mira. Let's hear from Mira and Jennifer. Let's hear for Miss Jennifer and Milo. Miss Jennifer, is there anything else you'd like to say about your class and this wonderful project that you did?
Oh, I'm so proud of everybody and so touched. I love it. I love their dreams. It just puts a big smile on my face, and it's a great way to go to and rest. I love it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ms. Jennifer. Thank you so much. You're right. It's a wonderful dreams for Shabbat that we can all look forward to creating that world. And we're wishing you a good night's rest. We know it's getting late there, so wishing you a Shabbat Shalom. We know your students are looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. And again, we want to thank you so much for continuing to be our fantastic first grade teacher. It's all the way from Connecticut, and we know you're looking to move back here to the Los Angeles area very soon. We can't wait to have you and your family back in our backyard. And then when we get back together after COVID with the dreams of our first graders, a world without COVID, that we get to see you in person and see your family in person.
Rabbi.
Yeah.
Before I sign off, I also wanted to say Mazel Tov to Carolyn. And I know that we'll probably talk about that later on. But.
We are going to talk about that. So look at the video later, look at the YouTube video, and you will see, and it is a tribute and testimony to Carolyn as our educator, that you being all the way across the country, that you are continuing to teach our first graders is a tribute to Carolyn. It's a tribute to you. And so thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, first graders. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Jennifer. Jennifer Mervis, all the way from Connecticut with her family. Thank you again, first graders. That was wonderful. Thank you for leading us in that. And let us sing a song. I just want to sing a song after those wonderful dreams. And it is a song of a dream of freedom and redemption and hope and joy, all those things. It's the Jewish people's, one of our most hopeful songs that there is, the Micha Mocha, as Cantor leads us in this song of dreams. On page, there's the page. 13. Page 13, lucky Jewish number 13. Thank you, Cantor. That was so beautiful. Well, so this past Wednesday night, just 2 nights ago, began a study together here at Temple Sinai, a God you can believe in, your personal approach to the divine, sponsored by our adult education series. And we talked about the importance of metaphors. There we go, another plug for another class. Please join us. We'll talk more about that later. But the reason I bring it up now is because we talked in this first one of 3 segments, this one of 3 classes, we talked about the importance of metaphor in religion and spirituality and in our own lives. Linguists and cognitive scientists have written about, we really think in terms of metaphors. We think in terms of metaphors, we act according to our perception of the metaphors that we carry in our minds, metaphors like time is money and life is a journey. And I asked people in the class to put in the chat box what metaphors that, that they can think of that come to mind. And our wonderful director of education, Carolyn Mormoso, put in the chat box, she put in Shabbat is a stop sign. Right? The metaphor of a stop sign for Shabbat. And I had to laugh and I had to thank her because she remembered one of our favorite prayers in our prayer book tonight for our family service, written by Jewish students at summer camp, how Shabbat is a stop sign, a metaphor, a simile. And let's take a look at that now. And Carolyn, can I call on you to lead this one? And we're gonna honor you in just a little bit, but can we begin by honoring you by inviting you to lead this prayer that Shabbat is a stop sign?
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Shabbat is a stop sign. Shabbat is a time to rest and be with our family. Shabbat is a time for love and kindness. On Shabbat, we say blessings. We say thank you to God for making the earth, the sun, the flowers, the trees, and all of creation. We say thank you to God for all the good things in our lives and for the miracles that surround us each and every day. We stop and enjoy creation. Shabbat is our stop sign.
Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. We're looking forward to celebrating with Carolyn in just a moment and honoring her. And Carolyn, you honored us by that beautiful reading to help us think about Shabbat in terms of we see a stop sign when we're driving down the road, when we're in a car, wherever, walking and seeing that stop sign, it can remind us that Shabbat is like that as well. I want you to take a look over my shoulder there. There it is. See that dalet over my shoulder? That is the Hebrew letter dalet for 4, the 4th commandment. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. That is in this week's Torah portion, Parashat Yitro, about the Jewish people standing at Mount Sinai. So I was talking to Jason earlier and was saying, Jason, can we get a picture of what a lot of people believe to be the real Mount Sinai? Legend has it, and Jason, if you want to put that up now, legend has it that this mountain range in the Sinai Desert of Egypt, that Mount Sinai is right there. And I want to see too, I wonder, I'm going to go to the gallery so I can see everybody. Has anybody been to the Sinai Desert, been near Dahab, Egypt, and has anybody climbed what is the legend to be Mount Sinai? Has anybody climbed to Mount Sinai? Debbie and Dan, are you raising your hands? No, you're saying hi. Okay. Has anybody climbed Mount Sinai? Am I the only one? I climbed Mount Sinai when I was in Israel and in Egypt in 1992 and 1993. Me and my buddy Dan, a colleague from rabbinical school, he's Cantor Dan. We climbed Mount Sinai. We walked in the middle of the night. I think we took a taxi to the Sinai at about 3 in the morning because we wanted to see the sunrise. And there was a Bedouin boy named Muhammad. I've got to show you a picture one time of me and Muhammad and Dan up on Mount Sinai. But we were on that summit. It's amazing. I made it up there at 3 o'clock in the morning and I didn't fall to the ground. That was a miracle. But to watch the sunrise over Mount Sinai and see all these other people on the top of Mount Sinai, it really was spectacular. It was one of the highlights of my years in Israel. So as we think of the 10 Commandments, as we think of this mountain range, as we think of all the mountains that we might be near, and the majesty of mountains, the awesomeness of mountains, and the awesomeness of Mount Sinai and the Jewish people entering into covenant with God, we spend a few moments in our very own silent prayer and contemplation.
Now that you've all hopefully had a moment to engage with your personal prayers and meditations, we're now going to, together, we're going to sing the prayer Yehu Ratzon. May the words that I've just spoken in my heart and my mind be acceptable before our God. You can find it on page 20 and we'll put it up on the screen. Adonai Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri Begoali. Yiyu Leratzon, Imrei Fi V'Hagyon Libi Lefanecha, Adonai Tzuri, Tzuri Begoali. Yiyu Leratzon, Imrei Fi V'Hagyon Libi Lefanecha, Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri Begoali. Tzuri Begoali.
Well, as many of you know, during each and every family service, we spend few moments in simcha, in joy and in gladness, celebrating special occasions each and every month. And as I like to say, birthdays, anniversaries, achievements at work and at school. Well, we have somebody who has achieved at work and at school, and both of those places are the same. Our very own Director of Education, Carolyn Mormuso, is being honored tonight. There she is, always working. There's Carolyn on the phone being honored. Always working, always doing something of tremendous value. So Carolyn, this very Shabbat, is being honored with other folks around the greater Los Angeles area by an organization called BJE. BJE used to stand for the Bureau of Jewish Education, and they now go by Builders of Jewish Education. And Carolyn is honored this Shabbat along with her colleagues. There she is, and Jason's putting it up there. She is being honored by the Builders of Jewish Education as our fantastic, extraordinary builder of Jewish education here at Temple Sinai. Yeah, and so you can find this. Jason had sent the link. So if you didn't have a chance to go on that webpage that Jason just put up, please check your emails, click on the link at some point, and you'll learn more about how Carolyn is being honored at the Builders of Jewish Education. Now, they'd be having this gala for Carolyn. Right now, if it wasn't COVID-19, it would be in person, and we would maybe be there on a different day doing it, and we could be there to celebrate with Carolyn. So this is the next best thing, and I think this is a great thing, Carolyn, that we're all together. Carolyn, could you, hi, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I just will say it's not just Carolyn, it's Carolyn and the other educators who have stepped up to keep Jewish education going during COVID.
Yeah, Carolyn, that's what you're being honored for. One of the things you're being honored for is during this time when we're in this environment online, the creativity and the dedication and the hard work that you brought to make sure that our first graders and all of our students in religious school can continue to have positive Jewish experiences, PJEs, and see their classmates and learn and connect with Judaism. So you're being honored for your creativity and your dedication. And you mentioned that other people are being honored too, but you know what, Carolyn, you're the best.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you.
and you get the most honors. So how have you been honored by BJE? They gave you a little surprise in the past 24 hours.
They delivered me the most fabulous Shabbat dinner, which has been good for at least 2 meals already, and there's still some left, including dessert. And it was from Pat's, which is a wonderful glatt kosher restaurant over in Beverly
Right around the corner from me.
Yeah, right around the corner.
All right, near Cantor.
Cantor, yeah.
Great. Well, so what kosher food did they deliver to you?
Well, I had selected, because I couldn't understand the selections, there was chicken/beef and chicken/vegetarian and then vegetarian. So I couldn't figure it out. So I just said chicken/vegetarian. So even though it's intended to be theoretically one meal, which was what it said on the box, I had a lovely tofu stir fry and a special rice, Oriental vegetable rice, to serve with it. So I had that for dinner last night.
Nice.
And for tonight, I still have grilled chicken breast with roasted vegetables and a potato medley, plus 2 desserts and a bottle of grape juice and a challah. I had 2 challahs, but I gave one to Susan.
Oh, that was thoughtful of you. Well, so you had 2 delicious meals in honor of being a builder of Jewish education, and you're such a tremendous builder of Jewish education here at Temple Sinai. How many hundreds of students have you taught, Carolyn, would you say?
Well, gosh, it is a few hundred by now, isn't it? Probably.
Yes, absolutely.
It's probably been about 1,000 or maybe 1,500 even by now. Goodness.
Yeah.
I had never thought of it in those terms. I always think of how many I have at the moment.
Well, sure, living in the moment, but sure, yeah. So over 1,000, maybe close to 2,000 or 1,500 students that you've touched and that you have, and all the teachers as well that you have led and directed, and all the lives that you have touched.
Well, and that's one of the things that I'm most proud of, is that some of the teachers I've worked with, are now rabbis even.
Yes, you have quite an influence.
Mayan Lev is on that road, and he actually just called me 5 minutes ago when you started to.
Oh, that was Mayan calling you.
Mayan.
How great.
So,
I knew you were doing something Jewishly. I knew you were doing something to further Jewish education. We knew that.
And the other thing I wanted to say is that the real reward of doing this kind of work is to have a family like the Garlic family, who's the mom of which is a former student of ours who grew up at Temple Sinai. And there is nothing better than seeing a former student bring their own child.
From generation to generation, Lador Vador. Yeah. Yes, Emily, was your student.
Yes, Emily was my student when she was Emily Lerner.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, there she is.
That's you and my sister.
And your sister, yes.
Wow. Wow. And you came
and
back.
And we have another one, Gabby Wolper, joined the temple this year and has his 2 kids in our school too.
Wow. It's a tribute to you, Carolyn. It is a tribute to you and to all that you do and you continue to do for our students and our school and our temple. And we want to thank you so much. And this is what the tribute, when they asked us to share a few words, this is our tribute. Mazel Tov, Carolyn. Temple Sinai of Glendale is so proud to honor our beloved educational director, Carolyn Mormuso. She's a true builder of Jewish education who has led and inspired generations of young Jews for over 25 years, and generations of families over 25 years. So Mazel Tov to you, Carolyn. Yasher Kochech. Way to go. May your strength continue. And Kol HaKavod. And let's hear it for Carolyn, everybody. And let's, you know what? Let's do this. Jason, let's unmute. Let's unmute, folks, so we can do this and do that and wish a Mazel Tov and a thank you to Carolyn.
Delicious. Such an honor.
Thank you so much. It's been my honor and privilege to educate our children at Temple Sinai.
Well deserved.
Well deserved, indeed.
A lot of enlightenment.
And here's to the next 2 decades, Carolyn, the next 2 decades of you as our educator.
From your lips, Rabbi.
Yes, we're looking forward to the days, the weeks, the months, and the years ahead with you, Carolyn. Thank you so much. And so that's the beginning of our Simcha line. Carolyn's leading the way as she does. And we'd like to now call upon everybody who is sharing a birthday or a wedding anniversary and sharing a simcha, a joy for this month of February, along with Carolyn. So please, if you put in the chat box a birthday, if you have a birthday in February and the day of your birthday, if you're comfortable telling us the year of your birthday, and then if you have a wedding anniversary, let's see if we got those Valentine's Day weddings out there. So who would like to put in the chat box as the Mazel Tovs keep coming in for Carolyn? Who has a birthday in the month of February, a wedding anniversary? Maggie, 46 years on 2/23. Oh my goodness, Mazel Tov, Maggie. Your son's turning 41. Mimi has her birthday on February 28th. Mazel Tov, Mimi. And oh, Josie, Chloe has a birthday. Your sister Chloe has a birthday. All right, and Joe Kaplan, February 14th. Hey, isn't that Valentine's Day? Yes, all right, Joe. We'll send you some of those little sweet little hearts has the funny little slogans on them. We'll send those to you on the 14th. Deb Johnson, this is the anniversary when Doug and I got engaged. That definitely counts. We will count engagements as well. Thank you, Deb. That's a good thought. Engagements, anniversaries, birthdays. I don't think we're counting conceptions, but we will definitely count birthdays. All right, Kim, 210, February 10th, Kim Selfon, our first lady. All right, Kim, happy birthday, Mazel Tov. 32nd anniversary of Philip and your engagement. All right, happy 32nd, Susan and Philip. All right, well, so much to celebrate this month, and we invite you to continue to put the celebrations in the chat box. And we're so honored and delighted and joyful to be able to celebrate with you. This is what Cantor and I like to call a Simon Tov and Mazel Tov moment. It's a good sign, it's good fortune that we're all celebrating these joyous occasions together. Please join us.
Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yehelanu. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yehelanu. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Olecho Yisrael. Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov, Carolyn, Mazel Tov, everybody. Thank you for sharing that. You know, I saw something early in the chat box I just wanted to go back to. So it said that Jackson's papa climbed Mount Sinai in 1974. Is it Saul? Did you climb Mount Sinai?
No, that was my dad.
Your dad. Oh, Papa, like Grandpa.
Yeah, Big Papa.
Big Papa.
Yeah.
All right. All right. In 1974.
I think he's told me about that. I know he had some fun travel excursions when he was younger, and he but now I'm reminded that he actually did that, which is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. If anybody, when it's safe to go to Israel, and if you can somehow, go to the Sinai Desert, you go to Dahab, Egypt. Dahab's fantastic. It's a resort area. It's beautiful and wonderful, and a lot of people travel through Dahab. And then Santa Catarina is where Mount Sinai. So there's a monastery that's right underneath it. I think it was built in, I forget when it was built, but hundreds of years ago. And so it's called Santa Catarina or St. Catherine's, which is right underneath what is legend to be Mount Sinai. There it is. There's St. Catherine's. So I didn't even see that. It was so dark. And by the way, Mohammed, our guide, took Cantor Dan and I up at 3 in the morning. So I couldn't see anything. We thought we were the only ones on the top of Mount Sinai. But then we didn't really think that. But then when the sun rose, then we saw all these people on sleeping bags. So a lot of people had climbed up Mount Sinai earlier, and they were sleeping there that night in their sleeping bags and then to watch the sunrise. So it really is, it's if you can do it and it's healthy to do so, it's something else.
Well, Rabbi, the legend goes that all Jewish souls were present at Mount Sinai, right? So we've all been
right.
there.
All Jewish souls, past, present, and future. So when you go to Mount Sinai, it will be a reunion. It will be a return visit. It will be a return visit. Yeah. So now, as is our custom, we're going to think of people that we know and love who are in need of healing, a healing of body and a healing of spirit. So we invite you to turn to page 24, as we share together in this Misha Berach prayer of healing.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
Well, at this time, we invite you to offer the names of people you know who are in need of healing. If you'll offer their names in the chat box, our Misha Berach prayer of healing is for all of them. And our prayer of healing is also for all of folks listed on our Misha Berach page. We're thinking of all these temple members who are in need of healing, all of these family members in need of healing, and all of these friends and coworkers who are in need of a healing of body and a healing of spirit as we continue our prayer of healing together.
Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha La'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We pray that they are all healed. Well, our thoughts now turn to those who have departed this earth, our own family members who have died, our friends who have passed away, members of our community, members of every race and nation who are a blessing to humanity. We think of them now, we remember them, we honor them through our memory and through our prayer. As I mentioned the name of a loved one who has passed, we invite you to please stand, and in just a moment, we'll all stand together to recite the Kaddish prayer. The Shabbat, we remember Keith Harity, We remember Ernestine Erkin, Earl Sanders. We remember Larry Moskowitz and Rebecca Kaufman, Howard Schwartz, David Bernstein, Stephen Strauss, Donald Allen Pocock, Susan Goldsmith, Cecilia Carpenter, Alan Loibin, and Patricia Jacobson. And for those who are observing Yahrzeit, the anniversary of the death of a loved one that is commemorated this very week, we remember Zonia Murphy, Anna Burke, Adam Caleb Dash, Anna S. Weinberg, Shirley Tratner, Arthur L. Greenbaum. We remember Helen Block Halprin, remember Albert Lambert, Barney Crone, Nedra Kamen. We remember Abraham Moskowitz, Marcia Silverstein, and Milton Pollan, and David Lubin. And we remember Jack Roman, Mark George, and Lee Francis Sutton, Fred Bergman, Tracy Kessler, Arthur Roberts, Dorothy Galen, Lawrence Carey Levinson, Fanny Ruzinski, Gertrude Goldstein, Isidore Lieberman, Mendel Sauce, Albert Gordon. We remember Lois Lovey, Jack Helper, and Israel Marks. And we invite you to mention the name of a loved one who has passed in the chat box, someone that you're thinking of tonight that you're saying Kaddish for tonight. As we now turn in our prayer booklets to page 28, and as we all stand together for the Kaddish prayer, thanking God that they were all with us. We pray, Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Bi'alma divarach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chayei duchol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'zman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'l'amei al-maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, Shemei Kudusha Berichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, da'amiran bi'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn. May we be a source of comfort to all who are bereaved. And together we say, Amen. And please be seated, everybody.
We're going to continue where we left off with that prayer at the bottom, Oseh Shalom, our prayer for peace. If you'll please join me. Oseh Shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru Amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom,
Thank you, Cantor. We are now honored to call upon Temple Sinai Board Officer and Recording Secretary, Aaron Seltzer. Hi, Aaron. Shabbat Shalom.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom. We'd like to thank tonight's service participants, our first grade class for candlelighting. Thank you. Milo Brahms for leading the Via Hafta prayer. And tonight's virtual Oneg is sponsored by the first grade families in honor of their children, by Heather Halperin in memory of her mother, Helen Block Halperin, and by Sheila Rhodes in memory of her father, David Lubin. Coming up at Temple Sinai this week, we have Minyan and Torah study tomorrow at 10:30 a.m., Journey Through the Bible Sunday at 11 a.m., Emotional Resiliency Monday at 7 p.m., and the Rabbi's New Spirituality Series, A God You Can Believe In, Wednesday at 7 p.m. You'll find full details and Zoom links in Sunday's TSG email blast. Shabbat Shalom. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Aaron. Well, we hope that you have your Kiddush cup ready because Cantor's getting ready to lead us in Kiddush.
Absolutely. So everyone go ahead and grab your cup and please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen l'chaim.
Chaim.
And then if you'll join me, we're going to turn now for our closing song on page 30 with Adon Olam. And we'll do this together on what is considered one of the traditional melodies for Adon Olam. So please join me. Adon Olam Hashem Malach B'teren Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'et Nasa V'chafzo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Ve'acharei Kichlot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Ve'hu Haya Ve'hu Hove Ve'hu Yiyeh B'tifara Ve'hu Echad Ve'ein Sheni Lehamshir Lo Lehachbira Ve'li Reishit Ve'li Tachlit Ve'lo Ha'oz Ve'habizra Ve'hu Eli Ve'chai Go'ali Ve'tzur Chavli Ve'yetzara Ve'hu Nisi Umanos Li Ve'nat Kosi Be'yom Ekra Be'yadov Kiruchi Ve'eti Sham Ve'aira Ve'iruchi Geviati Adonai li v'lo ira. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and let's unmute and we wish each other a Shabbat Shalom before our Oneg together.
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Wonderful show.
Good Shabbat.
Carolyn.
Nice to
Yes.
meet you.
Yes. What an honor for you. Yes.